I don't know how long I'll survive. My hands tremble as I write this, knuckles bruised, fingers stiff from the freezing cold. Each breath escapes my lips like a ghost, and the wind howls outside, screaming warnings that it's too late. My name is Emily Chase, biologist and now the last of the living among a team that once numbered 12. We came to Antarctica under the veil of scientific discovery. Officially, we were here to study glacial shifts and radiation levels, a perfect cover for a research team funded by a shadowed branch of the US government. Unofficially, we were meant to hunt for anomalies, indicators that something otherworldly lurked beneath the centuries-old ice. The first days were quiet, cold, arduous work, punctuated by the occasional joke shared over steaming cups of coffee in the base camp. I remember the second day, how it felt like any other, until Martin, our geologist, shouted across the ridge. The echo of his voice came back to us, distorted. We ran to him, our heavy boots crunching against the snow, breath freezing mid-air. Martin's eyes were wide, pupils shrinking to pinpricks as he pointed below. Half buried under layers of snow and ice, a structure jutted out, concrete and steel, defiant against time. It looked ancient, forgotten. The entrance bore no marks, no insignias, just a door that groaned in protest when we forced it open. I wish we hadn't. Inside, the air was stale, tinged with an acrid stench of decay. The walls were lined with equipment that looked decades old, screens cracked, and lights dead. There were journals, yellowed pages filled with frantic, scrawled handwriting. I flipped one open and felt my heart stutter. They spoke of genetic manipulation, experiments designed to alter human physiology, to enhance, to adapt. But what lay beneath those words was madness. "This isn't right," Rachel whispered. She was our lead physicist, her calm voice now wavering. We all felt it, the way the shadows seemed to breathe, the shiver that danced down our spines. We should have left right then, reported what we found, and sealed the bunker forever. But curiosity kills, and in our case, it devoured. The first sign of our downfall was the noise, a deep, guttural moan that came from the darkness of the corridor leading deeper into the lab. We froze, listening as it resonated, an unnatural symphony that spoke of pain and rage. We saw movement, something shifting in the shadows. Rachel stepped back, bumping into a fallen cabinet. The sound shattered the silence like a gunshot. Then, they came. The creatures were not human, not anymore. Twisted forms that once walked upright, now hunched and gnarled, their eyes glassy and black. Their skin was marred by lesions and growths, teeth jagged as if shattered and regrown in violence. The first lunge was quick. Martin was dragged into the dark before any of us could react. His scream cut off too suddenly. We ran, abandoning notes, samples, any semblance of reason. Fear claimed us as we stumbled through the corridors, back the way we came, only to find our path blocked by more of them. Grotesque sentinels of this forgotten hell, they hunted us. One by one, my colleagues vanished. Rachel, Nathan, Bryce. Each time their last sounds echoed like an accusation. I couldn't save them. I barely saved myself. Now I sit here, back against the metal door of a locked storeroom, listening to their nails scrape outside. My pen shakes as I write, ink smudging with every shiver. The documents we found spoke of a project codenamed Eidolon, designed to create beings that could endure anything. The irony is bitter. They succeeded. I don't know how long this door will hold. I don't know if anyone will ever find this journal, but if you do, leave this place and never look back. The monsters in the ice were never meant to be found. They were meant to be forgotten.